Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. It is indeed an honor for me to be here today where you are discussing a very important subject on social protection for arts and culture, such as we talk about art, design, which includes fashion, jewelry, gaming, technology, architecture, to mention but a few. However, for some people, they take the sector for granted. This is everything that is affected, that being taken to be a given or entitlement. These are things such, let me mention some of them. For example, the clothes we wear, the music we listen to, the shoes, the jewelries we wear, the designer phone and cars that we drive, the video games we play, the films we watch, the desk, chairs, quality of furniture that we use on a daily basis. This perspective was especially enhanced after the declaration of the COVID-19 pandemic in March 2020 by the World Health Organization and the following subsequent lockdowns. In the years 2020 and 2021, all aspects of local and global life were negatively affected, in particular the economic sector. It includes the formal or informal sector, which were extremely hard hit. At the same time, many did not consider how the art and culture sector, nowadays referred to as a creative industry, carried humanity through the lockdowns. This was by the affording all of us around the world, in the case of Namibia, the films, the media, the books, the music and technology that indeed were with us throughout the lockdowns. This is all while losing opportunities for income generation due to the complete lockdown of the active and physical aspects which make up most of the sector, which include performance arts, visual exhibitions that require physical interaction. The COVID-19 pandemic threw an indefinite standstill to the activities of artists, creative businesses that required a direct interventions, to which we are only seeing a slight recovery in 2022. However, an economic stimulus and relief packages was introduced by the government of the Republic of Namibia for us to mitigate the worsening economic during those times. The condition that amounted to 8.1 billion Namibian dollars. Specific elements of the economic relief and stimulus packages implemented by the Ministry of Finance and Social Security Commission, various measures to support the continued productive economic activities. And I want to cite them. It included the following: the wage subsidy for other seed sector, such as the tourism sector. But when we did that to tourism sectors, the sector of arts and culture was not included. An emergency income grant amounting to 750. You remember that for individuals during COVID, it was targeting the employees who lost their jobs during the COVID-19 crisis. I'm informed, at least of this one, some of our musicians received the grant. While to be more specific to the Social Security Commission COVID-19 pandemic, Social Security Commission economic stimulus package included the following: an income grant, which was $1,000 million over a 3-month period, various categories of persons. A Social Security contribution waiver for a period of 3 months for employers and employees registered with the Social Security Commission, which is estimated at 142 million. A salary protection subsidy up to 50% over a period of 3 months, limited to $150 million, $150 million Namibian dollars for sectors severely impacted. A fixed grant of $1,000 million for individual SME operators, their employees and domestic workers assumed to be registered with Social Security Commission for 3 months. That was anticipated an amount of $32 million Namibian dollars, and earmarked to benefit around 12,000 participants. A once-off grant of $3,000 per person over a 3-month period for people falling in the category of informal traders, such as members, men on the side of the road, and other similar organizations. This part of the package was expected to benefit about 3,000 members to the tune of $9 million. This was to spread to sectors such as construction, farming, transport, manufacturing, retail, domestic workers, and entertainment, among others. However, the relief package did not clearly provide how they supported the culture and creative industries and its practitioners, which include practitioners in craft, practitioners in film, sound and light technician companies, theaters, galleries, arts and craft centers, to mention but a few. Therefore, we can conclude that many creative businesses did not benefit from the stimulus package. A side benefit were not extended to many micro businesses functioning in the art, culture, heritage sector. For example, in the craft sector, the individual communities and businesses are mentioned throughout the country. This is also especially considering that long-existing creative sector businesses and entrepreneurs ceased operating or downsized greatly due to the pandemic. The cancellation of postponement of planned performance events, shows, exhibitions, as well as the learning space such as the cultural arts and craft centers, further worsening the condition for the sector, which led to the ministry to work out some mitigation strategies for the sector. This was after some attempt to obtain a special provision for the sector from the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, and the rest generally pooled resources, resulting in a special category relief fund amounting to $500,000 to be implemented by the National Arts Council of Namibia. Therefore, the National Arts Council of Namibia, financed by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, instituted a national response aimed to mitigating the impact of COVID-19, particularly on the arts, culture, and heritage sectors. This was to be called the Arts and Culture Relief Plan in response to the COVID-19 with the following objectives. Implement relief grants fund to the cultural and creative industries, organization, and to art and cultural practitioners over the 3-month period from June to August 2020. To implement the initiative that included workshops as well as conducting visibility and marketing activities in the arts and culture sector, more specifically the culture and the creative industry, and to host online dialogues to ensure continuous engagement through the discussion for involving multiple stakeholders. Nonetheless, according to UNESCO, the cultural and creative industry, if you listen to this amount, contributes 2.25 trillion US dollars to a global economy and generate 30 million jobs worldwide. Namibia has to be part of this, and I want to stand on this point that seeing you attending this workshop, yes, we are looking at the regulatory issues, but I really want you to make an impact that our country, see this industry is the most important industry for economic development in our country. In Namibia, limited statistics exist to show the employment level in both formal and informal market, income levels, and the division of employees to household income in both urban and rural areas. The decline in the profit levels and the impact of the sustainability of wages are circumstances that require a response that could have cautioned the terrible impact on artists and cultural practitioners in their businesses. Additional to the circumvent the issue of lack of data, the ministry responsible for arts and culture, as well as the development of creative industries, is currently investigating and working to ensure the continued capturing of data going forward. It is important whether we are planning, whatever we are doing, data is very, very important, and especially when doing research. This is include the enabling of the formalized integrated information management system for the arts, culture, and heritage sectors, including the creative industries, to provide the continuous data collection and record on the sector so as to enable us to identify gaps and create appropriate initiatives to support the growth of the sector and to enable the measuring contribution to the larger Namibian economy. Perhaps if there were some special social protections to arts and cultural practitioners, this may help minimize the damage, which is the reason why we are here today. Regard this discussion of today, the engagement is today. It's very, very important, not only to the sector, but to the whole country at large. Social protection can include medical aid, pension, grant, and subsidies that will be able to provide the matters such as unemployment, sickness, maternity, or old age. These events set a stage for us to engage on possible interventions for the arts and culture sectors and to chart the way forward. We look forward to the fruitful discussions today, the proposal towards creating appropriate safety nets for artists and culture practitioners with the respective stakeholders. And I wish you a fruitful deliberation during the day, and I thank you for your attention.